Guys, so I don't know what are you doing? I don't know when the vlog is going to be up. I'm probably going to be doing editing tonight, but we'll see if this goes up before or after the vlog. But we had done this a while ago. It was the girlfriend test tag, but we're not girlfriends anymore. We're fiancés. So we're going to do it again. We both have to get 10 questions, and then we have to answer them, and then we see who gets them right and who basically wins, I guess. But we don't really have prizes or anything.
And now Marley's going to join us. Hi, Marley! Ow! This is what happens constantly. Just saying. Here, just sit over something.
Okay. Can you stop?
Oh, God.
Okay, so I'm doing questions first?
Yeah.
Okay. You good?
Uh-huh.
What is my favorite book of all times?
Oh, God.
Like my absolute favorite.
You say that every
No. My legit absolute favorite book, and I always tell you that you have to read it.
Oh, okay.
That's probably a really easy one.
Do I get bonus points if I write the author?
No, that's kind of like the answer. You can't just say the book.
Sure you can.
Name all 3 of my college roommates. You get bonus points if you get them in the correct order. Name all 3 of my college roommates, and you get bonus points if you get them in order. You don't have to put last names, just first names. Number 3. What was the name of my friend who died in middle school, and what grade year did he die? Number 4. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Number 4. What was my very first ever cell phone, and what was the color? If you, for these ones that it's like this and this, if you just get like half of it right, you'll get half a point. Number 5. Before hot pink, what was my favorite color?
My handwriting is terrible. I apologize.
Number 6. When did I come out to my parents? And like, why or how did I? Like, it's kind of the same answer. But when and why? Number 7. Who was the first person I ever saw in concert?
That's really funny because sneak peek, that was one of my questions.
Oh, I know who it is. I know that answer.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. It was Barney. The answer was Barney. I saw Barney in concert when I was 2 years old. What was the question?
Who was the first person I ever saw in concert?
Oh, God. I don't think you ever told me that.
Yes, I have. And I was actually going to say bonus points if you know a story behind it, because I know I told you the story behind it, too. Or, like, of what happened at the concert.
I don't think she told me.
I definitely told her.
I don't think you told me.
I've told you all of these things.
I don't think you told me this one.
If you don't know it, do a question mark and move on. Number 8. How did my mom give away my dog? And bonus points if you put the name of the dog.
What if I just put the name of the dog?
Then you can get half a point. But how did my mom give away my dog? Number 9. Before all of our plans for sleeves and everything, when I was younger, what tattoo did I always want on my ankle and what color? I told you this because I told you all of the things that I used to want. What tattoo did I want on my ankle and what color? Hi, Mama. Say hi. Oh, I was kind of showing my answer. with you.
So this is my dog Marley. She identifies as my dog, which means lots of torture for me.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Last question.
Why did they put 11 on it? Okay.
Last question.
Excuse me.
What did I want to be when I grew up when I was younger? Not now or when I got to middle school or high school. When I was a young kid, what did I want to be when I grew up, and who did I do it with? Ready? Okay, now we're switching. Now I'm doing the answers and she's doing the questions.
Number 1. What was my elementary school mascot?
Seriously?
We've talked about it many times. Many times. And it's something that we've made jokes about many times. So you can't give me that look and say seriously in that time. Ready?
Yep.
Question number 2. How old was I when I moved to Florida?
I know what year you moved to Florida.
So I'll figure it out. You know how old I am now.
Crap, but I don't know exactly like what month.
I'll tell you the month. I'll tell you the month now. We moved here in June of whatever year you're thinking.
Okay, so you're saying like how old were you on the drive here?
Yes.
Okay, so that means that your birthday hadn't come yet. So you've been here for 7 years, because this June will be the 8th year. And you're 21 right now. So 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14. So you turned 14 that year, which means you were 13.
Okay.
No, you were 14?
I'm not telling you. Keep going. Question 3. Question number 3.
Is this really the thing right now? This freaking shirt. I hate this shirt.
Okay. During what time of day or night did I ask you out? So what was the hour?
I don't remember the exact hour!
I still remember.
I know it was...
remember. If you can tell me just day
Hold
or...
on.
No, you can't tell me day
This
or night
is-
because you would already know that.
This
What
is
you're
really
doing.
sad, but the We the Kings concert, we had to be there, I believe it was 7 o'clock, which means they started at 8 o'clock. Sorry for the bumps. Okay, they started at 8 o'clock, and they probably didn't get on... I don't think I got home until around 1.
But did I
Does
ask
it-
you out immediately following?
Can
you
I
got
say
home?
like between like 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, like that kind of thing, or do I have to say like 1:26?
I'm just looking for the hour, so you can say between whatever and whatever.
Okay. 4. 4. Stop. 4.
What was my first ever job, and how old was I when I got that job? It's not fun not knowing the answers, is it? Marley.
Okay. True. Can I change my answer? It's not this. Okay.
Question number 5. What is one of my biggest theme park specific pet peeves? Bonus points for multiple answers. But I'm looking for one specific one as like the main one, but then you can get bonus points if you get some of the other smaller ones.
No, that's not an answer. I know like a big one. I gave 4. F you. What number are we on? 6. Number 6.
Okay, this one I'm going to give you a hint after the question, so don't just like look at me like I'm stupid and write down an answer, okay?
Okay.
So, which one of the Harry Potter books did I read first? And your hint is it was not the first one.
I know it wasn't the first one.
Oh, look, see, I didn't even need my hint. I'm sorry, guys, I didn't read Harry Potter in the correct order the first time, but I've read it many times in order since then, so I feel like that
7.
makes up for it. I'm talking to the internet, okay?
The interwebs.
The interwebs. What was one of my childhood dreams for a career? So, as in, like, what did I want to be when I grew up? Again, bonus points for multiple answers, but I'm looking for one specific answer. Because there were a couple of things that I know I told you, but there was one that I know I definitely told you, and I'm looking for that answer specifically. But then you get bonus points if you remember the others too. What is my favorite band and my favorite song by that band? You have to get both parts of the question to get it right.
I know the band. Obviously, I know the band. If I get that, do I get half a point?
I'll think about it. Concert I ever went to, what group, and how old was I? So I want the concert, so the name of the group that I saw in concert, and how old I was at that time. Marley, come on. No one wants to play with you right now.
Wait, you want what?
I
The
want-
group and how old?
Yes.
Okay.
What 2 bands did I drive from Orlando to Nashville, Tennessee to see? I want both bands. If you don't get both of them, you don't get credit for the answer at all.
Okay. I don't know. Answer.
Rainbows. It was the Whitaker Rainbows. Remember?
Really?
Yeah, because I've talked to you about this many times because we always make the joke. We're like, huh, that's funny because my elementary school, the mascot was a rainbow, and then I turned out to be gay.
I don't remember that.
We've talked about it many times. Jesus. Question number 2. How old was I when I moved to Florida?
13.
I was 12.
Oh, 13 was the year. Oh!
I was 12 years old. I turned 13 that December.
Yeah, see? But if you heard what I was, like, explaining,
You explained
was
it the
right.
right way, but you did the math wrong. What time of day or night did I ask you out? What was the hour?
I'm saying it was between 2 to 3 a.m.
It was actually between 4 to 5 a.m.
Was it really that?
It was 4 o'clock in the morning when I asked you out. Because if you remember, you came home and then we were talking and then you got upset and we ended up like kind of fighting. It was kind of like bickering. I think you and I were both just exhausted. And so then we were just like talking for a while and then I decided I wasn't going to do it and then I decided I was and I kept going back and forth and you were like, tell me. So it was 4 o'clock in the morning.
Oh. I knew it was a.m. Like really, really late in the morning.
And bonus points, do you know where I was when I asked you out? Where I was, since obviously we were on Skype when I asked you out.
You're at your house.
Where?
Sterling Crest.
Nope.
Oh, no, you're at your parents' house.
I was at my parents' house for the weekend.
In your bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
See? Does that mean I get bonus points?
No.
Why?
Because that wasn't one of the bonus point questions.
I should get bonus points.
No.
Number 4. I suck. I've gotten everything wrong so far. I'm a
Fine,
horrible
I'll give you
girlfriend.
half a point for knowing I was at my parents' house.
Okay.
Half a point.
Okay.
Number 4. What was my first ever job and how old was I?
You were 15 in the Mexican place?
I was 17 and it was honey baked ham. I worked at
I
Honey
did
Baked-
say honey baked ham first because I thought that was your first job.
But you crossed it out.
But then I put the Mexican place because you got paid under the table there.
But that was after honey baked ham.
Next question. I'm a horrible girlfriend.
So you're just girlfriend now.
Fiance.
A fiance? A fiance.
A fiance.
It's gonna be a new thing, guys. Make it happen. Okay, question number 5. What is one of my biggest theme park park. Theme park.
Theme Park. Fiance and Theme Park.
What is one of my biggest theme park specific pet peeves?
GoPros.
On
Rides.
GoPros on rides. I hate them. For
Any of you watching, if you ever go to theme parks, I've worked at 2 different major theme parks now. I worked at Universal for 2 years, and now I work at Disney. GoPros are not a good idea. If you want to wear a GoPro and like record your days or walk around and everything, that's fine. But if you go to Dragon Town, to Universal, and you're like, oh, I just got to strap to my chest, that's safe, I'm going to ride with it. No. First of all, it is not safe because it can get trapped and like strangle everyone in a world worst case scenario. 2, technically the ride is considered trademarked and copyrighted material, so we're just going to make you delete it when you get off the ride anyway. So don't do it. Thank you. Do you
have any other answers for
Yes, I
bonus
do.
points?
E-cigarettes. Because they can't smoke in the queue. Like when we were... No, keep here. When we were at Spider-Man and the guy took out an e-cigarette, you got pissed because they're not supposed to be smoking.
But that's not like a pet peeve. That's just a nowhere to smoke thing. Like...
Bags.
Bags on rides. That is definitely a big pet peeve. If you're
So do I get half a point for that?
You'll get half a point for bags.
I have
2 that I wrote down was GoPros on rides and line cutting.
Oh,
Which of my books did I read first?
the fourth one.
Correct. Now, can you tell me which order I read the books in from there for bonus points?
Wasn't it 4th, 5th, and then you started reading them like
No.
1st, 2nd, 3rd?
No. I actually read the 4th book first because I tried to read the first one when I was younger and it first came out, and I couldn't get. Any Harry Potter fan knows the first book is the slowest of all of them.
Mm-hmm.
So I tried to read it, couldn't get into it, and so my mom actually started reading the 4th one to me, and I was like so into it that I was like, Mom, like come on, hurry up. And so I started reading it and finished it on my own, and then I read the books in backwards order. I read 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then when I finished book 1, I read 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh, but I still got that point.
Yes, you still got the point.
Okay, next one.
7. What was one of my childhood dreams for a career? Bonus points for multiple answers.
Okay, the first one I put is the one you want now is lighting tech.
But that wasn't a childhood dream.
Then I put Dr. Pre-Med, because I know that you went to school for pre-med at one point because of your parents.
But is that a childhood dream? No. Wrong. Beep. Boop. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. The correct answer is when I was a kid, I wanted to be an astronaut when I grew up.
Oh, I remember that.
And one of the things I recently told you is that after I'd outgrown the astronaut phase, but I was still like a pretty young kid, I wanted to be a photographer. We talked about it recently. So,
Number 8.
What is my favorite band and my favorite song by that band?
Okay, your favorite band is Girl Radio.
Half a point.
And your favorite song better freaking be Truth Is.
It actually isn't, even though that's my second favorite song.
It should be your favorite song.
No, because...
Hold on, people. It should be your favorite song because it's our song. So, Go Radio Truth Is, I got all points.
No, you get half a point. Half a point. Because I knew Go Radio long before she'd ever heard of them. The only reason she knows the Go Radio and like our song, because our song is The Truth Is, it's a wonderful song, is because I introduced her to it. My favorite song is the one that I want to get lyrics of on my back, tattooed eventually, and it's going to be Redemption in the Verse.
Whatever. It should have been Truth Is.
No.
Next one.
Question number 9. What was the first concert I ever went to, and how old was I?
In Sync
Mm-hmm.
was the first concert, and you were 11 years old.
I was 6 years old. Half a point. And do you know who I went with?
Laura.
No.
Oh.
Well, technically Laura is my mom's name, but
But
you were talking about roommate Laura, which is who I went to the next question.
I know who the
with.
next one is.
No, question number 9. You do not get the points for that because you meant my roommate, not my mom. That was just a coincidence that my roommate and my mom for a while had the same name. Question number 10. 10. What 2 bands did I drive from Orlando to Nashville, Tennessee to see?
Go Radio and Yellow Card.
Very good. Very good. And I went to see that one with my former roommate, Laura. Proud of you.
I got 5 points. So now we are going to do my questions, and she's going to answer them and see how many points she has.
Spoiler alert, I did terribly.
Okay, number 1. What is my favorite book of all times?
I put Every Day by David Levithan.
Yes.
Boom! 1 point.
Number 2. Name all 3 of my college roommates and bonus points if you get them in the right order.
I didn't get this one, but I drew a little sad face for you. I put Sammy, Casey, smiley, sad face, angry, sad face, and then Keki with the little spelling check because I had no idea how to spell her name.
Okay, Sammy, I never roomed with her.
I thought you were.
No.
Oh, okay.
Casey, yes. And Casey was the second one.
Boom!
So this one is right.
Okay.
Keki, that's not how you spell it. It's like Kataki. Like, you know Kataki mushrooms?
No.
It's Ketkai.
Okay, well, I spelled it
But-
how it sounds.
No. That is not. I never roomed with her either.
So do I get...
So you get half of a point.
Half a point? Okay, so I'm
It was Ariana, Casey, and Leafy.
I don't... Oh, Leafy, I probably should have known. I have no memory of that person.
Number 3. What was the name of my friend who died in middle school and what grade year?
Do I get bonus points if I put how he died and what kind of car it was?
We'll see.
I don't know if I actually got the other part, the actual question part of it right, but I remembered other random facts about the story. So I put 8th grade Mark, and I put that it was a car accident and it was a Mini Cooper that hit him.
I will give you half of a point.
Okay.
Because, yes, it was 8th grade.
Okay.
It was the end of 8th grade.
Okay.
It was not Mark, it was Matt Galata.
Matt. I knew it was something with an M.
And, yes, it was a car accident with a Mini Cooper, but he was on his bike.
I didn't say he was in the Mini Cooper. I said he was hit by a Mini Cooper. So that's not incorrect. So
I'm still only giving you half
I should
a
get
point.
like 0.75 points for this.
Okay,
I got
0.75.
3 out of 4.
0.75. You can have that.
Okay, so that puts me up to 2.25.
4. What was my very first ever cell phone and what color?
I had no idea, so I wrote down 2 random answers and then put another sad face. So I put LG chocolate and it was green.
That's actually right. It was an LG chocolate and it was lime green.
You're kidding me, right?
No, it was
I got that
LG
right.
chocolate and it was lime green.
Boom! 3.25 points.
Number 5. Before hot pink, what was my favorite color?
Purple!
No,
Oh.
it was green.
Do I get points for putting the color purple on a purple marker?
No,
Okay.
it was green. You should have known that from the last question.
I thought it was purple because you dyed your hair purple.
Okay, number 6. When did I come out to my parents and, like, why?
I put when you started dating Casey because she was coming to stay for the weekend. And then I put an angry sad face. Because I don't like Casey.
Did was the end of senior year.
But you didn't say a year.
But the thing, actually, that's wrong because no, I didn't when I started dating Casey.
End of senior year, so it was 2009.
No, you can't do that. You can't do that. You have half a point. Points. You want a bonus point?
What?
Who did I come out first? Who did I come out to first?
Your mom. Your dad.
Mm-hmm.
Her dad! She came out to her dad first.
No.
Bonus point.
No. Okay, number 7. Who was the first person I ever saw in concert?
I put question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark with a very poorly drawn crying face. With like a Cheshire Cat sad smile.
Britney Spears.
What?
I've told you that.
I have no memory of that.
I told you that. And the bonus story was that when I went, it was a whole bunch of teenage dudes that sat in front of me and my mom, and they would stand up so I couldn't even see it. So I only saw half of the Britney Spears concert.
A bunch of guys went to Britney Spears. They must have been gay.
No, they wanted to have sex with her.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Okay, number 8. How did my mom give away my dog? Bonus points, what was his name?
His name was Charlie,
Mm-hmm.
and I said that she said she lost him.
No. So you got half a point.
Half a
Because
point.
you got Charlie.
So
No,
that's
she brought me to Disney, and I came back, and I had no dog.
Dang, that's rough. You just had like awesome vacation. You come back. Oh, your dog's gone. Peace out.
When I was younger, before we had all of these plans of tattoos, so it's not one that I want now, what tattoo did I always want on my ankle, and what color?
I had no idea, so I put the tape recorder cassette thingy, and then I put blue.
No. I wanted a pink Playboy bunny.
I have no.
Number 10. What did I want to be when I grew up when I was younger, and who did I do it with?
Well, originally I'd written forensic scientist, but then when she said like activity or whatever, I crossed it out and I put dancer with Sammy, and then I put I suck with a sad face.
I wanted to be a teacher,
Oh.
and I did it with my cousin Sarah.
Oh.
She would be the teacher, I would be the student. Then we would play again, and I would be the teacher, and she would be the student.
So, in reality, the answer to this question is that. That is the answer.
How many points did you get?
4.25.
I won! Woo, woo! We'll see you in the vlog tomorrow.